What's up, guys and gals? Welcome to a new Let's Play series. We are going to be playing Advance Wars Dual Strike, and I've been playing and doing a lot with my Xbox Series S and the Retro Arch. So let's read the story. Several months have passed since the war in Macroland. Thanks to Andy, Nell, and the other gang members, the Black Hole Army was defeated. The people there can finally live in peace. I'm not going to try and read every word like that because then it's too punctuated. But in the far-off continent of Omega Land, trouble was brewing. It is from here that Black Hole launched a massive invasion. The enemy army has replenished its might with remarkable speed under the command of a new leader. Oh, what's his name? Commander Buttcheeks. The last Great War left many questions unanswered, and so Orange Star, Blue Moon, Green Earth, and Yellow Comet have joined forces to create the Allied nations, determined to free their homeland. They launch a counterattack. Okay, let's do it. Let's get right into it. Move out? Nope. Rachel, I want you to be careful. This looks like it could be a tough battle. Don't you worry about me, sis. You've got your hands full over there in Macroland. We may not have a big presence here in Omega Land, but we're not alone. With all four of the Allied nations working together, Black Hole's no match for us. I'm glad to hear that. Still, I've sent a few of our COs over to give you a hand. Just hang in there until they can arrive, and don't do anything rash, okay? I've got it, sis. My Omega Land COs can take anything Black Hole dishes out. Ha! I know. And with you in the field, I got nothing to worry about. I don't think I'll be able to join you, though. That means you're in charge of field train, NEO COs. Got it. Good, that's all clear, soldier. And by the way, don't call me sis, not when there are other COs might hear. Never salute an officer. Got VC all over this place, just waiting to grease an officer. Hey, that's not what I'm saying at all. I have my orders, Commander Nell. I'll take care of everything. Rachel, signing out. Click. So, Commander Nell is your sister, huh? Yeah, we both enlisted at the same time, but my big Commander Nell's smarter than me, so she rose through the ranks fast. Luck had something to do with it, too. Now, you're razor sharp, Rachel. I guess I haven't been much of anywhere, but I haven't met anyone smarter. Huh. Take one step out of Omegaland, you'll be tripping over COs with way more skill than me. But listen, Jake, Omegaland is the very real danger, and we can't count on getting back up from Macroland anytime soon. We can't even be sure where all our allied COs are now either. You and me are the only ones left to stop the enemy, Jake. Sounds like we got our backs up against the wall. All in all, you're taking this pretty well. You're not worried? Nah, well, God, they talk a lot. But we'll be rolling beside me. I know, it's all good. Don't even think I'm doing... Okay. They're just, you know, glad-handing each other. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm not going to be reading any of the kind of descriptions that occur in these first, I don't know, handful of battles, because they just kind of explain things, and I'll explain to you. So first thing we're going to do here... Oh, I didn't say it. My name's Tim McCurran. Thank you for joining this. I want to get right into these Let's Plays, and I want to read the story in this one. So, okay, so we got a mechanical unit. This is infantry. Infantry is able to capture buildings, and there's a kind of who gets the jump on who mechanic in the Advanced Wars games. So if the mechanized infantry get the jump, they get a chance to launch some bazookas, and with that, they're able to really do some damage, but they're not really good at defense. And they can't move at all. They're really miserable. This guy's going to start capturing a city. This is your basic, cheapest infantry unit you can get. Okay. Alright, so it's our turns over. So I wanted to do this game because I love Advance Wars. the first three I really, really like, and they're going to be re-releasing 1 and 2 quite a relatively soon here, but I thought while I had an opportunity, let's do part 3. And with this emulator, this RetroArch on the Xbox, man, you can do so much. I will be explaining some tactics here in a bit. So there are different defensive terrains. It's not so complicated as, you know, specific for each unit. So in the lower right corner, we have the second screen of the DS. You can see wood, and it says defense double star. We're going to be moving him to the grass, and it has a defense rating of 1 star. Cities have a defense rating of 3 stars, roads have a defense rating of 0 stars, mountains have a defense rating of 4 stars. So you want to be in as a defensive location as possible. There's no real penalty from attacking from a defensive location. You just want to be there in case you get attacked, but it's really very important that you get the jump as best you can. Okay. So that's just a basic tutorial level. The first couple levels are all tutorial. Yeah, save over data 1, that's fine. Move out! Commander, Rachel, we've encountered advanced enemy forces. Understood. We'll head to the battle right away. Have we taken casualties? Our infantry has taken sporadic fire, but the enemy forces are fairly small. I see. Well, are they advanced or are they small? I see. Well, we got to get there and rescue those grunts. So I heard some black forces want to rumble. Oh yeah, that's Jake's MO, dude. Everything is referenced to music. Yes, they've progressed much further and faster than I anticipated, but I hope to get some more training in. But you have to play with what you're dealt. Yeah, but there aren't that many enemy units. Just kick back and give me some tips while I mop these guys up. That's the spirit, Jake. Sounds like we've got ourselves a plan. Okay, move out. So we're going to ignore all her dumb tips, because I know what to do. So that's the Black Hole Army up there. These guys aren't... Oh, yeah, we're not going to... I'm not going to read, like, the dumb text. So this mission, we have to secure that infantry unit. And this APC is a super amazing unit. It can reload. So, sorry. Artillery have indirect fire. But they also have a minimum firing range. This guy here. So the APC is a really useful unit. It can transport infantry units. It will refill. It'll refill the supply, which is both fuel and ammunition for any unit adjacent to it. And what I love most about APCs is that the enemy just loves to target them. Like, they just go nuts for an APC, and they're relatively cheap to buy. So like, you can use that defensively, very easy. Just throw some APCs out there for them to, like, kind of chew on. Oops. And one thing that's really critical to do is to try to keep... It's much easier to fight a force of 2 units of 5 strength than it is to fight a single force of 1 unit of 10 strength. So if you ever get yourself in a situation, just try to, like, kind of wear them all down a little bit, because their attack force is based off of their unit strength, except for some special COs, and we'll get into all the CO stuff in a bit. Okay, yep, just talking back and forth. You know, just trash talking each other. But yeah, this is definitely the best one. The COs rank up, they get skills. Yeah, we know how to do skills. I think on my real DS cartridge of this game, I have probably like 150 hours into this game. I just love it. But it's been a few years since I've played it, so I've forgotten a lot of the missions and the how it goes. But I know I was able to beat this on difficult, which is rare. Normally, like, if I'm gonna play a game... Oh shoot, I was supposed to read his text. Okay, so that's Max. Max is an interesting CO. So let's take a look at the CO screen and I'll explain some of that. Yeah, shut your face. Okay, so, commanding officer. What we want to know, anything with red in it, he gets a boost to. So his mechanized force all is a little bit stronger than they would be otherwise, but his ranged force all has one less range, which can be really detrimental. So in terms of like the artillery, they like miss a zone. Look at that attack range, right? So there's a minimum fire range. He can't fire if anyone's next to him, and he can only fire one zone out. Like, infantry is pretty enfeebled. So what we want to do, this smart bomb can basically go anywhere. And what I want to do, I want to try and give it a juicy target. So what I want to do, I want to put 2 helicopters next to it, and then spread these other ones out so that he's not able to get more than 3 in a unit. Put that one there. That should do it. Okay, so we want to put helicopter there. I'm gonna try and rout his capital. So you can defeat a guy by destroying their entire army or landing at their capital base. Okay, so let's move this guy up. That'll be my defensive wall for the moment. Okay, see what he does. Shit, I was too stupid. Okay, well, got 3 of them. That's okay. Okay. And now we just mop them up with helicopters. This little smart bomb didn't do that much. And I am going to build that back into a unit of 10. And helicopters do not carry much ammunition, so we want to keep them supplied with gas and missiles. Okay, these are medium-sized tanks. These guys can hit pretty hard, so we're going to try and gang up on them. And what I would like is I'd like for them to get on the road, because if they're on the road, then they have almost no defense. Okay, so they're definitely going to target that now. That's fine. I don't care if I lose that APC. Maybe I'll pull it back. Ah, whatever. That's fine. Don't care. Yeah. can see that their defense is not so hot when they're... Yeah, you can see that the missile troopers' defense is not so hot. Alright, drop this guy off here. So what I want to do, I want to put this helicopter here. So now there's no chance that they're going to be able to kill this helicopter and kill this unit. I won this in 2 rounds from now. After this round, 2 rounds will be done, if I don't destroy their entire force. Oh good, he's on the street. Perfect. Yeah, nice, that's a good hard hit. So you know they're not completely dead if you see them shoot back. You can just tell right away that like your hit isn't going to be a total knockout. I don't know. I think I'll win this round. I think that should be enough to finish them off. So, look in the lower right hand corner, it tells you missiles, 4 of 6. If they run out of missiles, they always have unlimited machine guns, but there's some guys that always get attacked with machine guns. So infantry, for example, is always going to get hit with machine guns. And so, if you want to save missiles, so that little kind of, I don't know what that icon is, I mean it looks like a bullet, it's a really pixelated bullet flashing on the top 2 helicopters and the one of 2 strength. If I know they're running low on ammo, that's what that symbol means, then I'm going to send them after stuff that won't use ammo until I can get a supply convoy up to them. So that's just kind of strategies I've used. Check these guns out. Yeah, max. Yeah, so these first missions really are just kind of tutorials, teaching you how to work the army, the strengths of each unit. So I'm just going to try and get through them as quick as possible. What's the latest news from the War Council? General Mustard seems to be an idiot again, got his head stuck in a pickle jar. I can't believe how quickly Omegaland is drying into dust. It's all happened in the past few months. Something's going on. I know it. And Black Hole's different too. Even though Strome's out of the picture, it looks like they have an objective and are following someone's orders. Our army is severely undermanned, but they're growing larger and larger. There must be someone or some group directing their movements and activities. For now, we're in the dark. All we can do is attempt to cut off their supplies. Commander Rachel, this is terrible, awful, horrible, catastrophic. What is it? Take a deep breath and start talking. There's a gigantic missile headed right for HQ. What? A missile? How long do we have? Impact is approximately 30 minutes. Gah, we have to launch a counterattack. Don't take your eyes off that missile. Bring it up on the screen now. We want to watch it as we fight. So you get 30 minutes to finish this mission. Which is just like ridiculous. Like look how overpowered we are. Okay, so this is our ranged anti-air unit. This thing is extremely powerful, but really difficult to activate. So first off, I want to take out the helicopter. That's a unit that can hit ground forces. And the bomber. The bomber is also a unit that can hit ground forces. Okay. Take out this tank. Then we have anti-air anti-air is really powerful at taking out, well, air units, and also infantry, and also North Korean generals. So I don't know if you guys remember that. There was a, I can't remember if it was a general or someone pissed off Kim Jong-fats, and he decided to execute him with an anti-aircraft gun. Which is just, oh man, God, I am so glad I don't live in a corrupt dictatorship. Sweet Lord. It just seems horrible. Okay, I should finish this jerk off. And that should be the end of him. Okay, one more hit. What's the time on the clock? Okay, we still got 29 minutes. I think I have actually sat there and waited for that missile to hit once, and yeah, you do lose the mission, as you could imagine. Okay, we'll do one more mission for today. Another one down. Who's next? So I am completely weebied up for the re-release or remake of Front Mission. I'm really cautiously getting my hopes up about that. Like, I get the most interaction from people on my Front Mission 4 videos, and for that, I really want to... Oh, whoops, I'm supposed to be reading these. Simmer down, man. You're just like your sister, a little hot dead. Sup? What's going on? Hey, Jake, give me a hand with Rachel, will you? What are you guys planning to do, Max? Please, don't do anything unsavory. Black hole forces have been spotted moving in the Tahira range, and Max wants to march right out and open fire. Whose command is this? Mine. I decide who takes the field. Me. I'm the decider. I decide. Now back off. Whoa, chill. First we gotta do some recon, then we'll talk. They haven't started anything yet, right? You're right, Max was being so gung-ho and headstrong I blew my top. What's wrong with being gung-ho? Take it easy, Max. Come on, let's roll. Hey. Was this place always a desert? Didn't there used to be, like, more trees and stuff, man? Omega Land is rapidly deteriorating into desert, and it's a serious problem. We don't know what's causing it, but my guess is black holes behind it. For the time being, let's focus on crushing these goons in front of us. Okay. So, now we get factories, which means we can build setup. So we get to decide skills. Can I? Okay, I can't quite do skills yet. Okay. Deploy. Okay. Alright, so what we want to do, we want to try and hold this. Which means I'm going to be building artillery. I'm going to run this guy backwards to capture this. So every house or city provides us with 1,000 gold per turn, including the factory itself. So you do want to outspend these guys because they have definitely more powerful forces than us at this moment, but they don't have access to a factory. So this level's all about learning how a factory works. Recon units, there is Fog of War in some maps. Recon units are really good at dealing with Fog of War, as you could imagine. But beyond that, they're kind of useless. Let's get a tank up there. Nice. That's what I want to see. Okay, so we're gonna send him. How far can that tank go? Okay, then we're gonna send him here. He's gonna wait. Bring the tank up. And then he will probably get chewed up next round, but that's okay. So then we'll be able to park the tank there on that city spot. And we also need to start making progress in the south here. Yep, okay, fine. So tanks destroy anti-air pretty well. I want to back that up with another artillery. See if I can bait this guy to attack me in the city. I don't know. Let's see if he comes for it. Otherwise, I think I'm going to move that tank up into the factory in the south, and that should get his attention. Oh good, he'll do it. Yeah, that was really dumb of him. What's really good about Rachel, normally any unit will heal 2 hit points because it's gas and it's ammunition restocked if it stays on a city. But Rachel gets 3 hit points, which is pretty good, so she can tank out in cities pretty well. Okay, he used his super move, which I can't remember what it does exactly. It's somehow based on the movements, the units get like a really big charge of in their attack, but their defense stays the same. That's good. Alright, this battle's really going my way. This big tank, this tank could probably mess up that, kill that little tank in this round, but we'll see. Might be enough to finish it. Yep, okay. Oh, I should have bought another tank last round. Yeah, but this will really cripple it. Wow, finished it even better. Fantastic. That I don't understand. So this guy knows if he attacked that soldier, it would be a suicide. My counterattack would wipe him out. So why even do that? Okay, where's this guy's range? Oops, right there. Okay, so we're gonna park right there. So they can't move and attack in the same round. Get out of the way. So what I like to do is I like to... Can he hit that? He can. Okay. So whoever can hit the tank, I always try and make, or hit the artillery, I always try and get them in a position as far away from everyone else as possible. So I could have parked him here. If this tank was able to drive here, then he wouldn't have been able to hit that turn. So he wasn't able to, so you didn't really see the quote-unquote strategy. but it will make sense eventually at one point. You always want to kind of move your guys in as far behind them as possible, so that if there's any other troops that are just on the border of being able to make it, they'll be able to come in and get a hit. Stop talking like that. It's creepy. My name is Cole. It is a name you will do well to remember, little girl. Little girl? My name is Rachel, and why are you so scared to tell me you're here? Black hole's responsible for turning Megaland into a wasteland, isn't it? I'm not ready to spill the juicy secret just yet. You'll find out soon enough. This land will be devoid of beauty as your face. Huh? Farewell, fools. That's a lot of sass from such a small man. You're the one who got owned. That pasty-faced weirdo is not getting away with this. Let's get out of here, Jake. This battle's over, but we're still in danger. Yeah. I was just thinking the same thing. Better watch your back, Cole. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up there. This is part 1. Thank you so much for watching. I will keep playing this as often as I can, and I hope you enjoy it. Make sure to have yourself a fantastic day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.